Hello dear viewers, welcome to today's English class of Bd24 online school. In today's class, we are going to discuss another hilarious one, namely As You Like It, which is renowned for its complexity of characters. So first of all, let me tell you the characters of the play. In the play, we find Duke Frederick and Duke Senior, who are brothers, and we also find Oliver and Orlando, who are also brothers. In the play, we also find Celia and Rosalind, and some minor characters like Touchstone, Cordy, Sylvus, Phoebe, Adam, and now we'll go through the story of the play. In this play, basically two stories runs parallelly: the story of Duke Frederick and Duke Senior, and the story of Oliver and Orlando. And at the beginning, we find that Duke Senior, he is seized from the dukedom by none other than his own brother, Duke Frederick. So Duke Senior, he has lost his dukedom, and the new Duke is Duke Frederick. After becoming the Duke, Duke Frederick has banished Duke Senior with his daughter Rosalind. So they are banished in a forest. So this is the first story of brotherhood. And another, we find Oliver and Orlando. They are also brothers, but Oliver, after the death of his father, has gained the money, the property, and now he is not taking any responsibility of his brother Orlando. So Orlando, he goes to their loyal servant Adam and tells that Oliver is not even taking responsibilities of his studies, of his any expense. So Orlando is very much frustrated due to the fact that his own brother, after gaining the property, is not looked after him. So what happens? Oliver, he appoints Charles, a wrestler, to do harm to his own brother Oliver. So Charles, in a duel, he tries to harm Orlando, but Orlando is successful to defend Charles. Even he throws Charles in such a way that he hurts badly. And Rosalind, she saw the fight, and after seeing the fight, she is very much attracted to Orlando. And after the fight, as a token, she presents her necklace to Orlando. And after getting the necklace, Orlando is also speechless. So the daughter of Duke Frederick, Celia, and the daughter of Duke Senior, Rosalind, they are very much close. They are like one soul but two bodies. Duke Frederick, after watching this closeness, he, such a cruel person, banishes his own daughter Celia from his kingdom, from his dukedom. So now Duke Senior is banished, Rosalind is banished, and Celia is also banished. And then Adam, he informs Orlando that Oliver is taking another heinous conspiracy to kill his brother Orlando. So Orlando, finding no other way, he also leaves the dukedom, and they are all in a forest. So in the forest, Rosalind, it's very much difficult for a woman to survive. So what she does, she changes her attire. She turns into a person, and the name that she takes is Genemet. The name she takes is Genemet. And Celia, she also changes her identity. She becomes the sister of Genemet. So now Orlando is very much in love with Rosalind, and what he does, he writes poems constantly expressing his love. He is carving the name of Rosalind in every tree of the forest. And Rosalind, she once came across a tree and find her name, and the name was written by none other than Orlando, and her love for Orlando even increases. But Rosalind, she is not Rosalind anymore, but now she is in the form of Genemet, which is obviously a disguise. the full touchstone. He is also with Celia and Rosalind. Basically, his purpose is entertaining the sisters Celia and Rosalind. So Touchstone is with them, and in the forest he finds Audrey, whom he loves a lot, and Audrey, she also expressing her love for Touchstone. So Rosalind, who is in form of Ganymede, come across a couple named Silvus and Phoebe. Silvus, he was expressing his love to Phoebe, but Phoebe, she was reluctant. She was not approaching to the love of Silvus. So Rosalind, in form of Ganymede, appears and she just scolds Phoebe for not accepting or not responding to the love of Silvus. The way Ganymede was scolding Phoebe made her even love Ganymede. There was no detachment in Phoebe, rather it was love, and the love was for Ganymede. So Phoebe, she falls in love for Ganymede, who is in disguise form of Rosalind. So what happens? Rosalind, who is in form of Ganymede, appears to Orlando and tells him that I can teach you the way you will be able to woo Rosalind. It was obviously Rosalind herself. So Ganymede, she starts to teaching Orlando the way of wooing a woman. So by the meantime, Duke Frederick, he comes to know that Celia and Rosalind, they are obsessed for a man, and the man is Orlando. So his own brother Oliver was in the dukedom. So Duke Frederick, what he does, he sends Oliver to find his own brother and bring him back to Duke Frederick. So Oliver was in the forest looking for his brother. So what happened? One day when Oliver, he was resting under a tree, he was attacked by a snake and a lioness. And you can even imagine who saved him from this situation. It was none other than his brother Orlando. Orlando, in order to save his brother, fought with a snake and a lioness, and he was wounded badly. And after becoming wounded, Orlando, he just wipes the blood with a handkerchief, and that day he was about to meet Ganymede, but due to the wound he was unable to meet, but he sends Oliver with the bloody handkerchief, and he went to Ganymede and tells the situation that Orlando is unable to come. By the meantime, what happens? Phoebe is in love with Ganymede. So Phoebe, she writes a letter in a poetic form and asks Silvus to bring it to Ganymede, and Silvus, he has no idea that Phoebe is in love with Ganymede. Silvus, he takes the letter to Ganymede, and after reciting the letter, both Ganymede and Silvus are astonished because Phoebe is in love with the person. So it was shocking to both Ganymede, as he was not Ganymede, it was Rosalind, and Silvus, he is also shocked because his own beloved has written a love letter for somebody else. So what happened? Orlando, he is now quite okay from the wound, and it was Rosalind who called a meeting. In the meeting, Orlando was present, Oliver was present, Celia was present, Silvus and Phoebe was also present. Everyone was present, and Rosalind was still in the form of Ganymede, but she then changes her form and appears as Rosalind. And after appearing as Rosalind, Phoebe, she learns that it's basically a woman in the disguise of a man. So she understands her mistakes, and what she does, she just readily accepts the love of Silvus. There was another couple, Touchstone and Audrey, and Orlando, Rosalind, they finally reunite and they express their love for each other. And we also know that Oliver, who is in the forest, falls in love with Celia, and Celia, she responds to the love. So there were 4 couples in the forest, and Duke Senior, he was also present there, and he vows to declare a ceremony, a banquet for the marriage of these 4 couples. So it was a jolly, a happy environment. By the meantime, Duke Frederick we learn that he has also changed his behavior. He has become a very religious man because he is now in touch with a holy man. And what he does, he declares that he will just get down from the throne and he will give it to his brother, the rightful owner, Duke Senior. So the play ends with a happy news. The Duke Senior will again rise up to power, and these two couple, Orlando and Rosalind, these two couple, Oliver, Celia, besides Touchstone, Ori, and Silvers and Phoebe, they are all reunited. So these four couple are being reunited, and finally Duke Senior is also getting his rightful place. Thus the play come to an happy and jolly ending. So dear viewers, hope you have enjoyed the storytelling of the play, a complex one, as you like it. So if you do, so please like, comment and share the video, and please subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much.